Gosh.
What? Dude, she's running.
She's really made it a long way.
She's gonna do an ultra.
I gotta tell her nothing's chasing her. I feel terrible.
You can't tell her nothing's chasing her. That's just sad. She's getting it.
So she's a solid 3 miles from where we saw
She's
her.
a solid 2 beef lead.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. We've been talking a lot of cooking lately, so we should probably change it. Okay, so this one's a good question. It's really open because it covers pretty much any facet of our life. What's the wildest animal encounter you've ever had?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a great question. I had some wild ones at work, but nothing. I don't think that.
It could be work, it could be hunting, it could be just what you've seen on the roadside.
I'm not going to do work because it's domestic animals.
You could also do all of them. Doesn't matter.
And yeah, well, I got one that sticks out as soon as you say a wild animal encounter. Me and Wyatt were archery blocktail hunting, and I had spotted. Actually, I bumped a big fork off public land, and it had run off of public to a ranch that Wyatt has permission on. So it immediately switched from my buck to being his buck. But I didn't get the complete short end of the stick because I got to sit on the bottom side of the stalk, right? Which stalking deer is hard. So a lot of the times they're gonna blow the stalk. You're gonna end up getting a shot at the bottom of the canyon or wherever the escape point is. So I still had a pretty good chance. And Wyatt had his. We were young. He had like a crappy old bow with some like old fixed blades, and he had recently hunted whitetail in the Midwest, and he had shot one in the ass, and he wasn't very confident with his bow, and I was pretty sure the arrows weren't tuned right. So now you're messing with untuned arrows.
So he's got to be close.
Fixed blades, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me give you a couple of my rage broadheads because at least they're going to fly like field points.
Mm-hmm.
So I think at that point I had a 3-arrow quiver. I told Wyatt, if I get a shot, it's going to be fast. I'm only going to need one shot. I was like, you might get a couple shots if you miss him and he doesn't know you're there or whatever. So I gave him 2 of my rage broadheads, and I maintained 1 in my bow.
1 in the chamber.
1 in the cockpipe.
Nice.
And so I go down, and there's this it's a nice little saddle. He's only going to come out one way. And I orient myself between 2 little oak trees. And it's a deer trail. But I thought, well, this is nice because I'm kind of blending in with like the perpendicular parallel structure here. Great spot to hide, right? So Wyatt climbs up this cliff in socks, gets up there, blows the deer out. The deer comes charging down towards me. Lo and behold, I am on the trail that he's going to leave. And at full speed, fleeing speed of a blacktail, he comes charging at me. I'm at full draw and gets probably 3 feet before he has to put on the horse brakes. Full sliding stop. Nose of the buck at the tip of my arrow. Does one of imagine a horse in a rodeo.
Yeah.
Slides to a stop
Rearing,
and does the backup thing.
Uh-huh.
Slides to a stop, does the backup thing,
Sliding.
And in the panic of the moment, I just pull off.
Dang it. You could have just sent it right home.
I could have just waited because I sent it, missed him clean. He stood there for 10 minutes.
No.
6 yards.
You got a standoff.
You
had no arrow. You can't do anything.
Given him to Wyatt. I sat there and me and this deer stared into each other's eyes for 10 minutes.
Gotta always keep 2 on you.
So that day, I went down to Central Coast Archery. I bought a 5-arrow quiver. And since that day, never go hunting without all 5 sharp, ready to go, all 5 tuned, everything. Since that day, I've never had to shoot more than 1. But
it just goes to show you never know what's going to happen.
This was years later that I shot a buck and hit him high in the shoulder, found him the next day, and had to shoot him 2 more times. But I had been back to the house and stuff, so I could have easily restocked on arrows or whatever that day. But yeah, that was.
But being in the field,
being in the field, never again. Nope, never again. That was crazy. I thought I was going to get run right over, like when you're branding calves. and you get the biggest calf of the bunch, just the last one in there.
Just wants to
He's by
bulldog
himself,
you.
and he
Yeah.
just wants to blow out. I thought I was going to get run over. Didn't, saw me, but then I had the wind, so then he couldn't figure out what I was, so he stood there forever, just looking at me.
And you could have had multiple shot
Oh,
opportunities.
100%. Yeah. Like, no telling, maybe I couldn't have moved enough to get an arrow back in without him blowing out again.
Right,
but
right.
That deer was like.
But if you just held it full draw, you would have stopped, and
exactly.
You would have had a good clean shot.
Exactly. If I just had the wherewithal to,
to not move. That's hard though, because you think he's coming right for you. Like
it was almost defensive. Like my shot was I was almost defensive, because at that point I'm like, I'm about to get run over. The first thing you do is like, you just think, I gotta shoot this thing.
Either that, or and if you weren't confident on doing that frontal, if it wasn't the right angle, like that's not something you want to rush.
Yeah, I know. In hindsight, if I wouldn't have shot and I would have just waited a second, it would have been a chip shot. But
Dang.
That deer, the legacy of that deer lived on, because we were like, all right, he's a badass archery buck, but we might not kill him in rifle. I don't know. We'll see. Well, we ended up seeing him like in the split between archery and rifle, like 4 or 5 times. This deer had testicles the size of a rodeo bull. He had like something wrong with him, dude. Literally.
Elephantitis.
He had like elephantitis, dude. So
big ball buck.
A few nicknames that I probably can't say on air, and ended up living like right off the road through rifle season. We had so many shots on him, and we never pulled the trigger on him because he was borderline for like a rifle buck, and Wyatt was looking for a big one. So we ended up it just became a pet. We missed him that day, almost ran me over. It just became a pet. I think either a lion ended up killing him, or one of the employees that works at that ranch harvested him that wasn't supposed to harvest him.
So you just haven't seen him since?
No, we never saw him after that. That was way back, probably.
Dang.
That was probably 2020. Yeah. That was the craziest hunting experience I've ever had.
What about work?
Work? Too many to count. But the ones that are right off the top
what sticks
of my
out in
head
your mind
was the old cow I did with Mark. It's Mark's son. Mark was the guy that taught us how to butcher, and he was our ag teacher in high school. And he had taken me, I was still in high school, and his son Hayden was visiting with his girlfriend, and we were going to go out and get this beef in the area we're in today. And this guy was like, yeah, she's pretty waspy. She's been in the hills for 10, 12 years, come down for brandings or whatever, but I guess my cattle aren't tame, they're crazy. I'm like, all right, that's fine. This thing seemed totally calm and normal when we pulled up. So this is a giant pin that it's in. So I thought, all right, I'm just going to get in so I can get a little closer to this beef. Because there was really one access point, surrounded by mud, middle of winter. So I get in the pin. Dude, as soon as my feet hit the ground, it was like watching a bullfighter like be lifted from the center of the Coliseum, or like the old lion. This thing looked at me, did one little paw flick like a fighting bull,
and it was on
as fast as it could pick up speed, comes straight for me. And at this point, I'm already 10, 12 yards from the fence. My young, dumb self was like, I'll just shoot the bitch. Excuse my language. So I shot her. She falls, gets up, gets about 5 more yards. Shoot her again, falls, gets up, gets about 5 more yards. The whole magazine. By the time I got her knocked down, she was about 5 yards from me and had like
Swiss cheese.
5 holes. The first 3 didn't go through. The second 2 did, because she was so old. Her head was so thick.
You had to chip away at it.
Mags, we're using we're probably using squirrel loads.
Still.
We're not using solid metal jackets. So yeah, I was chipping away at it. Finally got it done. Turned around and looked at Hayden's girlfriend, who'd never been around this stuff, and she was just like a ghost. She was like, "What the hell did I get into?"
Yeah.
And then more recently, I shot a giant steer, and it just was a little high and left on the pole, and it glanced off because it was old, big, thick head, and it's in these old wooden corral style paneling, or wooden corral style pins that are made out of railroad tie and 2x6. Like, they're everywhere on these old ranches around here. This thing, without even skipping a beat, doesn't jump or anything. It just goes full speed straight through it, like pickup sticks.
Doesn't even act dazed.
Dude, it just explodes. The fence just explodes into a million pieces.
Nice.
Beef takes off, headed for public land. I'm like, all right, I'll be back tomorrow. Come back the next day. The beef sees my truck. We, try to sneak around this pasture it's in, trying to get a shot, never get a shot. Finally, this thing jumps out and it's just gone.
Again?
Just gone. The second trip back. Just cleared a barbed wire fence this time. Probably 2,100 pound steer.
So it's just running off into the brush and bedding down somewhere.
Yeah, it's just running off and then coming back and eating with the cows.
That's crazy.
So 3 trips later, and a new gun. I had my new 223 by then. And he had to get every cow he owned in to the corrals
to get it
that
in.
beef to get it back in. Yeah.
Jeez.
Could have very easily been off on public land.
And he fixed the corral, I take it?
He did. And he reinforced it with some taller Powder River panels.
Dang. Those only hold up so much, too.
Well, I thought was a bold move. That's what I thought.
Bold strategy.
Bold strategy. But you know what? It paid off for him.
Yeah, good.
But that was kind of a pain in the butt. Hour and 15 minutes from my house, 3 trips to get 1 beef. Definitely lost some money on that.
Yeah, that was definitely not a profitable one.
Nope. Some gas money was lost.
I'd have to say, at least for work, the wildest one for me would be that Los Olivos Bowl.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be yours.
Yeah.
You and Mark.
Yeah, Mark and I went down to what do they call that place? It's not a sanctuary.
It's a reserve.
A reserve.
A nature reserve.
Yeah, it's a nature reserve.
We're smoking their cows.
So there's we
don't reserve the beef here.
This nature reserve calls us, and they had 2 bulls get in a fight, and one got its back legs tangled up in a barbed wire fence. Supposedly this thing is inambulatory anymore. It can't really walk. It's hurting.
That's what they were told by the owners.
That's what the owner says. And we show up. This thing's in probably a 3 to 4 acre pasture under one single oak tree, shade tree by itself, laying down, not moving. So seems like it checks out. Big bull, probably 2,800 to 3,000 pounds on the hoof. And we drive in. We talk to a ranch hand because nobody else is around. And he says that the bull is down. It's calm, that they were about, 10 yards, 5 yards, something close, to it just this morning. It wasn't angry. It wasn't moving, nothing like that. So we drive up about 50 yards away.
Smelled the killers.
And then we get out of the truck and we're walking up to it. Mark has a lever action 30-30 and I had nothing. We walk up to it with the ranch hand and we get about 20 yards away and this bull stands up like the way a cat stands up after a long nap. Front end gets up.
The loin pinch.
Yeah, and it starts stretching like a downward dog. You could tell it was kind of stiff. Gets up, stands up, looks at us. And I'm thinking this whole time, Mark's putting the gun up. Okay, he's going to shoot right now. And he doesn't shoot. And I keep thinking, okay, now he's going to shoot right now. And after about 5 seconds of not shooting, this bull takes off in a dead sprint, dragging its back legs, all forend, right for Mark. And Mark just freezes. And I'm thinking, oh no, what is going to happen?
Did he put his hands up?
No, nothing. He froze and then he started to walk backwards, but he was sidestepping and crossed his legs and he tripped up. And at that point, the bull started to put its head down like it was.
Yeah, like they're going to do the ground.
Just like, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, getting headbutting on the ground like a rodeo bull rider and clown situation.
Like the bluff thing where they start going. Woo.
No, he made contact in the ribs once. And I ran up to Mark trying to help. And I just pushed the bull's face away as Mark handed me the rifle. And it was almost like the bull knew that the rifle was going to be its demise. Because as soon as I had the gun, it fixated on me.
Yeah.
And so I started backpedaling, not crossing my legs, but as fast as possible. And all I can remember was Mark getting up with some help from the side, getting away. And I was just making sure hey, I got to have a clear shot on this thing because I cannot hit somebody. And I remember seeing right behind the bull's head was that oak tree, and standing right to the right of it was a ranch hand that was dead behind him. And I'm just I can't shoot. So I'm waving this guy, get behind the tree. probably a 300-year-old oak tree,
Yeah,
solid
big
as
boy.
an oak.
You're not gonna get through it.
Yeah, not working, not gonna happen. So he gets behind the tree. I shoot. The bull drops, but his head is fully extended, mouth open, eyes glazed over, and I'm thinking, is he really out? There's adrenaline here. He's
Shot him
already
again,
hurt.
just to be sure.
Mark says, shoot him again. I dumped another one in him. He finally fell over, toppled. And then we proceeded to do the normal. But still,
Mark pretty shaken up.
Mark's glasses were broken, little shaky halfway through. I did probably most of the beef until we got to the split, and I got him split most of it because he was calmed down by then. But I remember for a week or two after that, he was on a high telling everybody that story. He was probably 2 weeks into being a grandfather. So like
that was his
tipping point, wake up call for everything. But yeah, large bull, hurt. Moral of the story, don't underestimate her animals, no matter what people say. You got to check it out for yourself.
Yeah, don't get in the pen with them, man.
If you can avoid it,
if at
yeah.
all possible, shoot them from the truck. You know what?
Maybe multiple guns.
No more than a month ago, I did a truck kill just like that, and I had a flashback of rolled up, nice ranch hand guy. This bull is tame. He's our pet, right? Not going to be able to get up. It's been laying down for days. I go, all right, that's fine. I go, just for my safety, I'm going to shoot it from the truck. Okay, yeah, no problem. You don't need to worry. He's calm. He can't get up. Dude, as soon as I pulled up, first thing that beef does,
stands right up.
I thought, I've heard this before. So I shot him from the truck, no problem. I'd rather have a dent in my truck than...
Was it really...
we forget so many of...
Well, that's what I was just thinking.
About the buffalo.
Yeah.
We had buffalo. We just did one.
I wasn't as nervous with the buffalo as I was, honestly, with the big Holstein and you fending off all those stupid longhorns.
Yeah, that was
I did not like having my back turned to what... There was 3 or 4 other cows, and they were all big.
Yeah.
Or had horns.
Yes. And very flighty, waspy cattle.
And the owner didn't want to do anything
cattle.
Productive or helpful.
No. And she's got us in the pen with them. And Rosie's a sweetheart.
Yeah, midnight or
Meanwhile,
whatever.
I'm out there with a lasso trying to whip this thing.
You're hooking dirt clods, and I got my back turned doing a ball buster of a beef. This thing might as well have been a Holstein bull. It wasn't even a steer.
Oh my gosh. No, it was
crazy.
Yeah, bad.
I mean, it was 6.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
At the shoulder.
This thing was 28 hands.
Yeah, I wasn't producing no milk, I tell you that.
No.
This thing was about to serve us.
Yeah, and the whole time we're there, we're getting
accosted by the rest of the herd, which was ridiculous. Yeah, they have no business owning cattle.
No, we deal with that all the time, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I mean, that I felt the most nervous with that. I had my head down, back turned, and you're alone fending off, like 4 others that all wanted a piece of us, or at least to get close enough to mess with the truck. Or
Big Red was the problem.
Yeah, Big Red center plunge her right in the forehead with a dirt clod. But she wasn't messing around. She deserved it.
I got like a softball-sized dirt clod.
It was not lethal, but it made a thud.
She had started throwing her legs, kicking dirt around, and sticking her horns in the ground and stuff.
Well, was swiping them too. She was swiping the horns around too fast. It was just could have been a lethal blow to anybody.
Me and Jake on each of those horns, I could see it right now. So I picked up a softball-sized dirt clod, and with all the vigor in my shoulder, I did an overhand.
I just remember hearing the thud.
Jake just hears thump. Goes, oh man, you got her good. She did curled her nose and backed up.
It kept her away for a bit.
But not long enough.
No, she came back for more.
The Pinnacles buffalo was wild. We went through
Oh, you're talking about like the
first one,
first or second
buffalo jobs we did. We went with Mark in a box truck. And
literally the Pinnacles.
Yeah, we
got it. I thought you were talking about like the Pinnacle.
No. Yeah, no, actually.
No, the location.
The helicopter guy. Flew in with his helicopter while we were there.
Yeah, he herds them back in from broken fence with the helicopter.
What was the deal? They couldn't get all of them caught. So they had 2 of them caught, and 2 of them weren't caught.
Right, yeah.
So
we had 2 pinned up, and
then
2 in the open field with the rest of the herd. But they were eating feed, right?
Yeah, and Mark had to bring the 308 with the scope.
Yeah.
And
I'm still mad we didn't get that on footage.
I know, I messed up. I didn't hit record.
That was a hell of a shot. It was like what, 120?
Yeah.
That's probably my furthest kill shot for work.
That was the
Speaking of
problem bowl.
that, this episode is brought to you by Killshot Coffee,
Nice.
our proud sponsor of this podcast.
Nice.
Use JD10 for 10%
I'm
off.
gonna need to
It
see
helps
some of
out.
that. If we're sponsored by it, I haven't had a drop of Kill Shot Coffee.
I will hook you up. Don't worry about it.
Sweet. Anyway, get that buffalo dropped. Go out to hook it up. All of a sudden, we didn't know this about buffalo. We're not Indians. The whole herd turns on us, and they start making these crazy like whale noises, and they're starting to surround us. And next thing you know, we turn around.
Hold up. I'm hung up. Whale noises? Yeah, kind of like that. I don't know why you just said that. And I'm picturing what Ellen DeGeneres from Nemo, like Dory, trying to find your son.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
So we turn around. The frickin' ranch hands are running.
Oh yeah, they had no idea. Well, they had given us no idea what to do. Yeah, they just split town.
No warning. Through that well.
Luckily, that guy came back with that Bronco.
Like, if those guys are running, we better start running. So we got in the back of the truck. The guy came back with a truck, little pickup, and started running them off with the pickup.
Yeah,
this
using the bumper.
Every time with buffalo, we did a guided hunt no more than a year ago,
Oh,
and
geez.
they finally guided a hunt, used loosely, right? They finally got this enough buffalo knocked down, and we were to go get it out of the pen amongst the herd.
I really wish I had like a POV shot of that.
That was the rodeoist shit I've ever done. Wow.
That was like a safari.
It was literally like as if we were trying to take a pack of lions to take their kill at the watering hole. These buffaloes surrounded the owner and Jake. Jake's in the back of the truck running the winch and the boom. I'm driving the truck yelling at these buffaloes.
And he's trying not to get
on the truck,
pinned between the truck and the driver door, kicking and
10 or 15 bull calves surrounding him with their moms. Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, and I'm running the winch from the bed rail, trying to get this boom up, get this. That was a big bull.
We took trophy pictures for that.
Yeah. Hooked it up, got it winched into the truck, and boomed in onto myself. And then I'm sitting on this bull as we Indian yah out of there.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And then we got him out after all that. This was an all-day ordeal. We had to come back twice. And then he goes, "Can you guys take it out over here in this green field next to these flowers so we can take pictures of it?"
Hey, they were good pictures.
Out of the truck.
They were good pictures.
Propped it up for the guy. Got really good pictures.
Yeah.
Because we're the man. We're the mans.
We make it happen.
We make it happen, Cap. We're the make it happen captains. And got it done. They paid us good. All good.
Yeah.
Fine.
It was a hell of an experience, and it makes a great story.
The lung tree on that bull was like the biggest.
I do have pictures of that.
That thing was like an elephant.
Yeah, no, stretched out. It was like as tall as I am.
Yeah.
From the tip of the esophagus and trachea all the way down to the base of the tree was about 5'7".
And still, the biggest like framed animal that I've ever done or seen was that.
But still
that you were
not very wide. Still very deep.
Oh, yeah, thin, tall guy.
Just the way their skeleton's built.
The picture of it is it's 4 feet wide.
Yeah, no, that one got decent traction.
You couldn't fit a whole rib on a Traeger 750.
It was a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah. Let's go Buffalo! You don't see that often.
Hey, have you seen? Speaking
Buffalo Bills
of,
fans,
they have this big moose mount in this restaurant out here.
Oh wow.
Big old bull.
It's got a hat like Nelson.
Yeah, I don't know how it holds up in the weather because it's outside on a patio. That doesn't seem a good thing for mounts.
It's gonna get clapped out.
Speaking of, I'm hoping I get my deer mount back soon. I gotta call Chad.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's
gonna go in your house probably.
So get it mounted and
into taxidermy.
Yeah, a lot goes into that.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not a easy or fast process.
No, it's not so much getting it on the mount.
It's doing it well.
Yeah,
that's the hard part. After. I don't want it to look like got googly eyes and shit.
Yeah.
No,
mine would look special. You got any other burning questions for me?
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a good one. What's something you passionately believe but most people don't? What's your hot take? Unpopular opinion.
Could be anything.
Anything.
I think that Actually, people are gonna like this. I don't think we should be obligated to travel to see our family for Christmas. I think we should be able to start our own traditions with no guilt.
No guilt.
No guilt.
Zero guilt.
Zero guilt. If our family wants to come over, they're more than welcome.
You want a zero guilt, zero travel policy.
That's right.
Are there exceptions?
It's a simple thing. Yeah, if I want to go, I'll go. If we don't want to go, one year we go, one year maybe we don't go. It's just if we want to go.
But
if our kids are feeling good.
Are there other requirements? Are we talking like what were we talking about? Like,
yeah, the requirement is you don't have to come see me either if you don't want to. It's pretty simple.
What about kids seeing their grandparents or great grandparents?
It's fine, but it's like, dude, the year is 12 months long. They could come see us.
Have they?
No. So then it's like,
okay, so the effort's only on your part.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that being rough.
Yeah, and it's like, so we take the kids.
But you've taken them other times of the year too, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So okay. So it should balance out. You just want that special time of year known as Christmas to be earmarked for your inner circle family.
Yeah, because you go and then the kids get sick. They eat all the junk food. They get presents they don't actually care about. You end up loading up the car with a bunch of presents. They get home, they open more presents. So now they've forgotten about phase one presents. Phase one presents are out.
Gone.
Phase one presents
already stuffed in the closet.
Straight to Goodwill. They wouldn't have known the difference. They would have never even known they had them. They didn't have them long enough to know it.
So here's the other question that goes on with this hot take. Do you allow them to have all the sugar and junk at your house?
Yeah, that's my house.
Okay,
house.
Fair. Do you throttle it back, though?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
What is your ideal candy limit or junk limit for a kid? Do you get a variety or let them go ham on one thing?
Here's my thing. If they eat some food first,
meat,
free game. Free game.
Really?
If they can hit a portion. If they can hit one portion of protein.
Just one meal.
One meal.
Not 3 square, just one.
Let them rage.
Dang.
Let them rage because they're gonna wake up. They're nothing in the morning.
Okay, but you still have you still have this dial of control because you're the one purchasing said junk.
100%. I'm only gonna have so much junk food. I know she's gonna eat it all in one night. It's done.
Okay, so you're not buying. Let's use this as a metric. You were at the Christmas parade. You saw the haul my kids brought over to your kids.
What did I do?
I know you throttled it back and gave it to Nona.
Refusal.
Refusal. Straight up
to enter my house.
But as a metric.
Yeah.
That takeout container that they filled up.
Yeah.
How much in relation to that can Scotty go? Half, quarter, third?
Eighth.
Wow, hard ass.
I'm saying.
Wait, that's a per child.
That's per child. Yeah.
I mean, let's assume Lindy's older. Per capita. Okay.
Per capita.
Are you partaking yourself?
I'm eating more than she is, and I'm telling you why.
Because you're an adult.
I'm an adult.
You're gonna take care of yourself. If there's a problem, you will handle it.
I earned this.
I paid for this.
Exactly, dude.
More
Listen, when you're my age, you can eat whatever you want. You'll see the consequences.
Let freedom reign.
You'll see the consequences.
Gotcha. Okay, so you have a designated portion that I would say is reasonable to enjoy, but not to. Oh, they're not going to get sick off it.
Exactly. And dude, we're cutting it off after we have 3 cookies. She asked for that 4th cookie. It's like, honey, we're not going to have any more cookies tonight. She might cry for a second, but then she's over, right? It's not the end of the world. They need to know that they can't have 100 cookies. But
yeah, dude, I like to meter it.
My thing is I'm not gonna dude, especially on a holiday, I'm not gonna be the parent that's like, we don't eat that stuff. It's like, dude,
they got to be a normal kid.
Hell yeah, we do.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's
Halloween and Christmas, maybe Valentine's Day if they go to school and get a bunch of treats.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, all right, give me your Valentine's Day.
St. Patrick's. That's those are the only holidays I can think of really that candy is always there. And then your occasional birthday party.
We go to my grandparents here, and there's a lot of sweets, but most of it's homemade stuff. So it's not like
some cake.
Yeah, there you go.
Or the homemade ice cream that's bomb.
Cookies. She loves known as tea cookies, right? So it's stuff like that.
That's fair.
Yeah, and then Jake and I talked a little bit about this morning. The other people stepping in to take care of your kids because, the kids are a perfect example. My daughter's playing with something at her grandma's house that's breakable and dangerous for a kid to play with.
Glass, as always.
So I say, Scotty, let's put that down. We don't break that. That's not a toy. So Scotty starts to cry. Well, then one of the relatives, oh,
How old is
poor
she again? She's
baby.
2?
She 2.5.
2.5. Yeah, just
Poor
for
baby.
reference.
Yeah.
She's a small one.
It's like, no, it's not poor baby. She can not play with that.
Hmm.
We're not doing anything mean. Just let her cry for a 2nd. She'll
Mhm.
get over it. She'll
It's not
find
like she
another
doesn't
toy
have toys.
and
Yeah.
move on. Yeah, she's gonna cry longer if you keep talking to her like that, you know.
Right, right.
But yeah, it's all good. The kids have a blast no matter what. That's the hard part. It's like they're gonna have fun wherever we go, as long as there's other kids there, which there always is other kids there. So I don't know. I'm at the point now where it's all about the kids. As long as they're having fun, my wife's happy, it's all good. I buy what I want for myself before Christmas, ever even as a thought.
Right.
So it's not like I'm waiting for.
I don't need anything.
When I was a kid, it's like, man,
it's on my
can't
list,
afford
man.
a dirt bike. I hope I never got the dirt bike. But I was like, man, this Christmas I might get that. It's like now we just buy it for ourselves.
Yeah, if reasonable.
Yeah.
So on that note,
what's yours?
What?
Go ahead.
Well, no, I want to keep going on that.
Yeah.
What was your favorite present you saw that was given to your children? Anything you're excited to be with them?
Her grandparents gave each of my daughters $200 to put in their savings account. That to me is a really practical,
responsible
thing.
Yeah.
Other than
help them
that,
out later on in life.
I can think of 3 gifts that she's going to use that she likes.
Yeah.
A scooter.
Like a razor?
Yeah, but with 2 front wheels. So it doesn't
okay, like a trainer. Yeah, it turns a little bit, kind of like skateboard action in there.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
It's like a lean turner.
Yeah,
The
that's perfect.
turn. And
she's going to take that down the hill? She's going to bomb the hill?
I'm sure. She bombs across the house and she sticks her foot up in the air.
Oh,
like
doing sick tricks already?
Yeah, exactly. Watch this. And then a kitchen, like a little kid's kitchen.
Oh, nice.
She cooks up stuff. She tells me she's making cookies and stuff like that.
Not an easy bake, though, where she actually makes something. It's just all imaginary.
No, someone did get her, I think the third thing that was cool is, it's a little toy microwave, and you hit the buttons and the timer goes. It's funny because the timer goes extremely fast. It's like 10 minutes, and I'm like,
they don't want to wait at all.
I'm like, because kids are
there's no anticipation.
Right? Even if they cook something for 1 minute, they're this toy sucks. I gotta
throw a corn dog in there.
I'll come back later. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, no, just tons of junk, dude. Tons of junk. I wish people wouldn't waste their money on my kids buying them crap they don't need.
Yeah. Every kid needs a little bit of crap, but
that's right.
I just want them to take better care of it. That's all.
That's it. You get too much, and then you don't.
You value it as much, yeah, because there's something else.
Yeah. You got 15 gifts. Yeah, 10 of them are going to the side.
It weakens that dopamine hit of what you got.
When my kids are a little older and they can understand, we're gonna take when this happens, I'm gonna tell them, all right, pick some stuff you guys don't want.
You're doing a mass exodus?
No, we're gonna go donate to kids who actually need it, because there's so many kids who
I know, but with their old stuff?
No, with the stuff they got that year.
While it's still new.
I'm gonna say that. Listen,
you're doing a Hunger Games. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
And, that's a novel concept.
Because there's gonna be stuff that they don't really like. I remember when I was a kid, I always got stuff I didn't like. It ended up just sitting. Yeah. So I teach my kids, hey, if you have more than you need, there's plenty of people in this world that don't have more than they need. In fact, have way less than they need. Let's take this chance to go give it to some. Let's make a difference of good through our situation, which is unneeded, right?
Yeah. So I don't know how it's going to be difficult to do that, just because all those programs are the easy programs to offload. That kind of stuff is all before Christmas.
No, maybe you have to do carryover box. So you give away the ones from the year before.
Yeah. But then you're storing
old snotty John.
Yeah, I was gonna say then you're storing it for a year is the cruddy part.
It's true.
Unless you just Goodwill it, but then it's gonna get sold. So that's interesting. I have to think about that.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good life lesson. We live in a culture where we have way more than we need.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited because the boys not only did they get longbows, they got some bear longbows for Christmas. That these things should have some actual power behind them, not like the little tiny compound ones I've gotten before.
That's terrifying. If you knew his kids.
Well, they're going to have direct supervision only at approved targets. That's how it's going to work.
That's why we're hurrying at work today. We're trying to get home before Jake's boys bust.
And then they also got these little tiny stakes that hold a daisy clay target for their BB guns.
Badass.
And Kev had the idea, is like, hey, we could probably shoot the bow at these too.
That's good.
And we got like 60 refills.
Nice.
So I think we're going to make a little video of us shooting clays with a bow, and we'll probably start at 20 and back it up to like, I'm going to try and hit one at like 60 yards.
You're going to need a backstop for your bow.
No, it's the mud's soft enough right now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You won't just lose your arrow?
No. Didn't you see the last video I made? I was hunting ground squirrels with the bow.
Oh, yeah, I saw the start of it.
Yeah, so that arrow's still, with a field point, still just fine.
Really?
Yep.
God,
And that was 2 solid misses.
Ripping, too.
At like 60 yards, yeah. Stupid ground
Did you hit any
squirrels.
squirrels?
No, I was very close on
So
one.
hard.
Yeah, no, I need to get some actual judo tips and like practice more. But that's the thing, is like these discs are no joke, like the size of a ground squirrel head.
Yeah.
So it'll be good practice because it won't be moving, and it should make a nice good dust
You
effect
should,
too.
you should get the ones that hold the full-size clays, too. That way you guys have, like, multiple sizes.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Those are the ones that hold the full-size clays.
I need to shoot trap again. I haven't
Me
shot
too. I-
since last time we were with you in the hayfield.
I bought ammo and clay pigeons. We need to do that.
I have a thrower, like an automatic, not automatic, but I have an actual thrower.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you
Yep.
set it back?
Yep.
We got to do that.
Yep, I just got to get it from my grandparents' house.
Yeah, I bought when I was in Sportsman's in the Valley, I bought a case of target loads.
Sick.
It's hard to find cheap lead anymore.
Yeah,
or lead
for
at all.
sure.
And yeah, I bought the big pack of
clays.
I think 300 or something like that.
Dang, yeah. No, I'll have to get the throw. We'll have to get together sometime.
I need to practice too because I've been doing terrible duck hunting.
I haven't shot a shotgun and I don't know how long.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I just haven't.
Maybe since we went dove hunting with Mark that one time.
No, because I think we shot squirrels after
yeah,
that
we used to mob and shoot squirrels.
We need to do that again,
do
too.
Again. Yeah, there's a lot.
before they hibernate. On to the nether question. Okay, I'll gotta go after you on this one.
Okay.
But what's the funniest mistake you've ever made in the shop or in the field?
Oh man.
Just have to be funny. It doesn't have to be harmful, but it's I can't believe I did that mistake, or that happened. You know, just like
Do yours.
you have to
first,
laugh at.
because
Okay,
then it
I
might-
got the one.
It might like trigger my memory.
So occasionally growing up, as we did these slaughters for school, I'd get excused from sixth period from my chemistry biology classes to
Who
go.
needs that?
Huh?
Who needs that?
Oh,
stuff?
not at all. Not like I use it every day or
Nah.
anything. But I get excused to go harvest animals for work experience as long as I would bring back specimens for biopsy for the teachers. And so I'd bring back, anything from eyeballs, brains,
Heart, liver,
yeah,
kidney.
gastrointestinal tracts, anything. So one time, one of these teachers was like, I need a GI tract from a pig. I'm like, okay, no problem. You got it. And we did this big pig, and I was bringing this whole GI tract back, but they wanted it frozen. And I thought, I'll just vacuum seal it for them. In the middle of a production day, I go into the shop, and this was at one of my old jobs before I even worked there. And I bag up in a trim bag this GI tract, and I put it on a good ultra source double chamber vacuum machine. And I'm running a cycle. This is in the middle of production. Like, they are cutting like pigs as we speak. And I just slipped in there.
This is before you worked there.
This is before I even
You're in
worked
high
there.
school.
Yeah, I'm still in high school. And I am sealing this. I'm talking to the people that are working. And as soon as the vacuum ends its cycle and the chamber lifts, the bag got pressurized and exploded the guts and poop everywhere. So I had to immediately halt all the production. As a kid that doesn't even work there, I had to talk to some of my friends that worked there, halt the entire production line, and then proceeded to clean this vacuum sealer by myself with hot water and bleach. I ruined a shirt because I had to bleach the crud all out of this vacuum chamber. And when it explodes, it's got the inside of the lid. It took me a good 45 minutes to clean this chamber until they could resume production again to make it food
I
safe.
never heard about this.
Oh, is very embarrassing.
Oh my gosh.
The people were mad. They were really
Yeah,
mad. And I, understandably so.
Yeah, no,
I made a big mistake, but honestly, looking back, it was hilarious because I had no idea that
Yeah.
you could pressurize
Yeah.
that. And I didn't think that hawk just got a snake.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, no, Brian, one of my biggest mistakes, honestly,
Holy
and I
crap.
own it. I had to make that right. Luckily, it was right before their lunch break, so they only actually lost about 15 minutes of production time. But I had to spend their entire lunch break cleaning out this piece
Oh
of
my god, I
equipment.
bet you shit your pants when it happens.
No, but I was panicking. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I would have panicked immediately.
It was rough.
I've never had anything like, I can't think of something like that I've really messed up on besides like I've taken pics to the wrong shop and people be like, hey,
What the hell?
shop said you never got my pig. And I was like, yeah, I took it to Ben's. They're like, I told you to take it to Sentence. And I was like,
no.
Oh, I'll go get that moved. And I just go move it. No problem.
Yeah.
The only like mess up was not my fault. On Mark's old truck, the rope had broken and he had like tied some knots. So we were literally we're out killing beef with like a Kevlar rope with just overhand knots tied in it.
Mm-hmm.
And we go to one of our clients. It's the one guy you don't want to
40 minutes.
mess up his. You don't want to mess up his stuff. The one client you don't want to mess up his stuff. We get the beef done, quartered, washed, and we're backing it over to his cooler because he has his own cooler there. The knot on the rope slips, and the whole clean carcass falls into the mud where we had been.
Oh, jeez. Just total mess.
Mud. So Mark, being like it's hard to get Mark down. He's always got a solution. It's never
Positive
the end of the
attitude.
world. Positive attitude. Look at his face. He's just like completely defeated. I was like, knowing like, dang, I got to do something here, like to get this situation rolling in the right direction.
Panic mode.
I was like, Mark, tie a quick knot in this. So we tied the thing up, get it up in the air, and we just spent like 45 minutes washing it until it finally got clean. All good by the time we're done, right? Like, we still work for this guy, no problem.
Yeah, he's still going to trim it anyway.
He's going to trim it. All that stuff on the outside's getting cut and throw away. But that was the only real, real mess up I've ever had. Mm-hmm. I know Mark has probably 100 stories. The biggest mess up, which is not funny at all, was me cutting my finger in October. Jake was there.
Yeah, that was not funny at all.
Funny, but it's funny because it's whatever,
yeah,
right?
It's still not funny.
It's not funny, but it's not the end of the world. So whatever. Worse, long way from your heart. Could have been a lot worse. We're all safe, healthy.
Yeah.
But I don't think we talked about it on the cast yet.
No, we haven't.
We were taught to check the pig's reflexes to see if they're still alive by poking them in the hock. So all over the years, that's what we've done. But I had just gotten lackadaisical and lazy about it. Wasn't holding my knife hard enough and in the right position. I went to poke. The pig kicked the knife handle first.
A lot of force.
My hand. So you can imagine the blade left my hand second.
Yeah, broke your grip
on to the handle.
And then you gripped onto the blade.
And basically took my pointer finger down to the bone with a nice, pretty straight, almost 45 cut at my index finger on my right hand at the end knuckle per se, and took both ligaments, the flexor ligaments from there.
Oh, it was gnarly.
Sliced them. Jake had to do the pig by himself.
I'll try to throw a picture in.
Of the truck. There you go. Perfect. I went to the hospital, got it all stitched up. Long story short, can't fix it. Don't have function in that portion of my finger anymore.
Well, and I waited with you until they flushed it out and made sure that everything was going to be okay. And the pig in the back of the truck in the hospital parking lot. And then I had to go take it and finish it and deliver it to the cooler while you were getting
that was
your
the
stitches.
That was the most adversity I've faced.
That was a lot of chaos
slaughtering.
In one morning.
Yeah, a lot. But we kept it cool.
We got her done.
Yeah. We kept it cool. Like we said, not the end of the world. All good now. I've adjusted to using the finger. The only thing that's the issue is not shooting small, like rimfire rifles, but shooting like shotguns and pistols.
Have you shot a large caliber since?
I haven't shot like my 708.
Yeah.
The only thing I've shot was with you. I shot the 223, which has virtually no recoil.
Yeah, no, that wasn't bad.
Loud.
And it was still close. I wonder if it's going to affect you long range.
I don't know. I wonder about that because with the 22 mag, the work gun's been nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a low impact.
Lackadaisical, yeah. It's
But
pretty, and it's close. So,
the shotgun's been rough. I'll hit the first 3 or 4 ducks that come in, and then I start struggling because I start thinking about the pain, and then you get and recoil anticipation almost, but for the pain of the finger.
How's
I'm flinching, but I'm not flinching because of what's going to
the
hit my
kick?
shoulder.
Yeah, it's
I'm flinching
because
'cause
you're
what's gonna
feeling
hurt my
pain in
finger.
your finger.
Yeah, but I'm overcoming that. I'm getting better every time.
The shooting aside, how's your duck season been this year? Have you had a lot of opportunity? Has it been a good year? Has it been rough? How's that going?
Dude, it's been good enough. There's no reason I shouldn't have had limits the last time, as I've had.
So
4
you've
or
had
5.
ample plot
Oh,
opportunity.
for sure. Yeah, for sure. And days where like I could have had like some sick limits, big ducks, good ducks, but
Good variety
maybe with
still.
4 or 5. Yeah, the refuge we shoot gets a lot of gadwall and cinnamon teal, and
Still no bands.
no, still no bands.
Damn.
No, two of my buddies have shot bands this year, like right where I hunt.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Doug shot a band at Redhead. Chris.
Wait, the same Doug?
Yes, the same Doug.
Dougie's got some good luck.
He's got a horseshoe up his hind.
Yeah, he does.
He's got a.
He got a cow elk archery tag
with 2 ear tags.
Yeah, double tagged up
and a collar.
And he's did it have a collar?
I don't know.
About the collar.
2 ear tags.
It definitely was tagged. And he's gonna get it mounted that way.
I told him
that's a once in a lifetime draw tag for California.
He didn't get the duck mounted. I said I.
It was also his first. It was his first time putting in for the draw.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Him and 5.
He didn't get the band
mounted.
No,
I said he should have put the hen Redhead on top of the elk's head.
That would be cool, yeah.
Because you think cow elk with ear tags and a hen's.
Yeah, dude, that's the luckiest mount you could dream up, pretty much. Yeah,
same here,
especially for the state.
I know.
Wow, Dougie. All right, well, I think we can sign off on this one.
That was a good little 45-minute.
Yep, got to unload the truck. So as always.
Stay classy, Sandy.
I don't even remember what I say now. It's been so long. We used to do one of these like once a month, and then we stopped, and now we got to do them again. Yep. 1 second. Oh, I got some other stuff we got to talk about here in a minute. On the next one.
Sign off.
No, we do. Sharpen your skills, elevate your game. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bam.